Elijah's with us in Jacksonville, Florida. Hi, Elijah. How can I help?
Hey, Mr. Ramsey. How are you doing today?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Basically, I just graduated college a couple months ago, and I got a full-time job at the place that I was interning at. It's the perfect place for the degree that I got, but I really think that I'm kind of being drawn towards the real estate industry. I got my real estate license while I was in school, and I just kind of want some advice on how I can start to work my way into the real estate industry, get some experience while I still have this full-time job, and potentially just start going into real estate full-time. But I just want some advice on how to kind of make that transition and get experience while I'm still working full-time.
So you went to school 4 years to get a degree in a career field that you started a couple of months ago, and you're already wanting to leave it.
I thought I still kind of enjoy it, but after actually like being in the office and getting to see how the business is actually run, I'm not 100% sure if it's what I want to do full-time for the rest of my life.
How long have you been doing it? How long have you been in the office? How long have you been in the office? How long have you been out of school?
I've been out of school. I graduated in late April, so I've been full-time for about 2-3 months. I've been at the office since February.
What do you do?
It's a RIA. I work with a lot of CFPs, financial advising. I got my degree in financial planning and finance. Mm-hmm.
And what is it that you thought it was going to be that it's not?
It's not really, I wasn't very surprised. I just thought I would probably enjoy the work more, maybe just get a little more fulfillment out of it. But after doing it for a while...
You haven't done it for a while. You've done it for 3 months.
Yeah.
That's not a while. A while is 5 years.
But I don't really know if I would want to go that distance. I just feel like I'm being drawn towards the real estate industry. I just kind of want to start, see if I can get experience and see if that is what I actually want to do.
Okay. Well, you're going to struggle at whatever you do if you don't give it more than 3 months to figure it out. It takes a little bit more time. I mean, you spent 4 years on this goal, and then after 3 months, you're abandoning that goal and using phrases like "I'm being drawn to," like by a mysterious force. Now, it just sounds real impulsive the way you're describing what the calendar of what's gone on. I mean, if you've been in there 3 years and you hated every minute of it, I don't want you to spend your whole life doing something you hate. That's not my goal. But you need to really kind of think through what was it that drew you to the financial planning world, and then what is it that's turning you off? Because it's not logical that you spent this much time working on something, knowing what it was, and then after 3 months just decide you don't like it. So anyway, the way to move into the real estate business would be, if you've answered those questions for yourself, it doesn't affect me, but if you've answered those questions maturely for yourself, then the way to move into it would be part-time and get a broker that would allow you to get your license and place your license. You said you had your license already. Place your license with a broker and start working part-time. The good news about residential real estate is most people look at houses when they're not at work. And so your most premium times showing houses and working real estate deals are evenings and weekends. So it really doesn't interfere, that having a full-time job doesn't interfere that much with doing real estate. I mean, there's sometimes you do stuff during the day, but the vast majority of your actual eyeball to eyeball, kneecap to kneecap with a potential buyer or seller is on an evening or a weekend. So you can do a lot of that stuff and build up your experience, your book of business, and not have to go from making money to making nothing for 6 months and starve out, because it usually takes about 6 months in the residential business to start actually getting closings and making a living and so forth. And but there's the good news is a lot of your financial planning training will help you in the academic side of this. I'm sure you probably picked up some marketing classes in that degree as well. Those will help you. Obviously, the financial parts of, helping someone look at a different finance plan for a home or whatever will help you. You've got a good base knowledge of all of that. But I want you to sit down and I'm going to challenge you that you've spent 4 years working on something and then 3 months later have decided it's not okay. that just doesn't ring well. And you need to think that part of this through. It could be that where you're doing it, the group of people you're doing the financial planning with, you don't like their process. It feels slimy to you. You went into this to serve people. You don't feel like people are the center of this, that numbers are, or you went into this to serve numbers, and these folks you're working with are too people-oriented. I don't know. But you need to think about, is it the place and the group you're doing it with? Is it the particular activity you plugged into? And so on. And that's what I would try to figure out. So, hey, thanks for the call.